Hello guys, welcome again to our Digitalks. It's been a minute since we had a chat or a conversation about the digital marketing landscape, and so I thought before we end the year, why not look at some of the things that have happened in 2023 and some of the best campaigns that we have observed or we've seen even winning awards, and also to see what we expect in 2023 as digital marketers or as professionals, either as a business person or just as a professional. So let's dive in. First of all, let's look at some of the major trends or highlights for 2023. Notably, you'll notice that there has been a lot of continuous usage of video content. Truth be told is that it's becoming almost difficult for you to run digital marketing campaigns without encompassing the use of videos. That could be Instagram Reels, TikTok videos, and the videos could be in different dynamics. They could be educational, how to do videos, behind the scenes. We have seen all these cutting across a lot in 2023. And just to add on is that you will realize that there are even other companies or businesses who are just leveraging on videos fully. No static images, no the usage of the traditional designer posters is becoming obsolete. So that has been very major. Also, AI and automation has been very key. Right now, even businesses are investing a lot when it comes to buying tools that can help them schedule, tools that can help them make copies, tools that are effective, and there are some tools that are actually free. I've done a video on some of the tools that you need to use as a marketer or as a business person who leverages on yourself to do the content. So I also share a link in the description just in case you want to also learn about more tools in relation to that. More so, we're also looking at there's also been a growth in terms of interactive content. 2023, I'll say, has been a year that many businesses have shifted the way of doing their marketing. There's been a lot of talk about polls, online polls, talk about quizzes, online competitions in terms of Q&As, and this has really helped businesses, get a lot of interactions, a lot of engagements, and this in return, it's not just for the fun, but it's in turn helps the businesses get a lot of traction to the websites and to the products that are selling. So this has really been on the rise in 2023. One of the notable things as well I noticed about privacy. Privacy concerns and regulations has been on the rise. We notice, I think in 2023 is when we have seen, let's talk about the Kenyan market. We have seen now individuals suing companies. We've seen one whereby a school was sued and they're supposed to pay 4 million. So this has been on the rise. And even when you're talking about email marketing currently, the email marketing platforms that you're using, they have been updated, and even for you to send emails to your clients, you need to get their consent. So this is something that has just happened in the year 2023, and we expect more developments to happen. So that if you have noticed more developments around the digital landscape, please feel free also to comment with what you think or what you notice have been on the rise as compared to the other years, 2022 or the preceding years. Now, what I love most about, let's also talk about some of the major campaigns that happened in 2023. I think 2023 having been a year whereby we've seen a lot happening in the digital media. Of course, there also have been a lot of campaigns that there are a few that caught my attention, and let me just mention two, and also feel free also to mention others, maybe with the organizations you work with that you think some of the campaigns are did very well or even won awards to that extent. So let me put it in general. I would say internationally, we have the Barbie movie. I think most of you, or not most of, but I think almost 98% of the millennials know about this movie. The millennials, the Gen Z, we know about the Barbie movie. It was done very well in terms of the marketing campaigns. The big household names were used in terms of celebrities to market this movie internationally, not just a regional framework, but it was done on an international level. Even in Kenya, we saw a lot of celebrities being invited for premiering. So this is one of the, and they used a lot of influencer marketing in 2023. When you talk about 2023, is where we have seen a lot of rise when it comes to influencer marketing. So that was in general, but looking at the Kenyan market, I would say one of the notable campaign which actually won an award is the Cadbury campaign of which was dubbed Give a Generous Voice to Story. So this was a really interesting campaign because even the inspirational was really amazing and moving, because Cadbury thought of parenthood has become really a thing to the Kenyan parents, or not just Kenyan, but this is not a Kenyan campaign, but it's more of an African region. So they thought of African parents feel like they're detached from their kids in terms of spending quality time. So they thought of, why not come up with an idea that people or parents will be able to record their stories, and then these stories, kids can listen to these stories in their ample free time, learn about the African stories, the stories that maybe the parents don't get time to give them. As you know, in today's generation, we hardly find time we don't spend as much time with our parents the way our parents used to stay with us back in the days. So, but we spend a lot of time, the kids nowadays spend a lot of time on their laptops, on their tablets. So if there is something that they can access to help them learn about these stories, then it's going to still help these kids feel connected with their parents, and they're going to be able to even understand their parents. Given there's a lot of generation gap, it's going to bridge that gap. So this was really interesting, and it's still on the Cadbury. They have a landing page, so I'll still as well provide a link to that page, or if you just Google Cadbury or you Google the name of the campaign, you'll still be able to see it. And you can also help your kids get access to some of those, because they are free to download and anyone can download. So that actually award won also an award in 2023. Campaign number 2 that also is amazing, that I happen to have been part of, is by Digital Tailor Agency, which was for Girl Child Network, and it was sponsored by Mexoso and L'Oreal Fund. So this campaign was meant for the women, generally to empower women with a free 40-hour course. That is a digital marketing 40-hour course program, which was essentially to equip women with essential digital skills, because we've noticed that digital marketing field is very diverse, and we want more women to get these skills that are there and they can use to execute the various digital marketing jobs. This campaign also won an award under the Marketing Society of Kenya Awards 2023. And it's because it was well tailored in terms of in the execution. We did marketing tailored to different regions across Kenya, to different counties, but the messaging was tailored meant to resonate with different demographics in a different way. And so with that, it was able to enroll over 8,000 women who were able to benefit from this program. So I believe that was a big success, and that is why it also won the award in 2023. With that, if you have more, please feel free also to share other campaigns that you feel did even better than the ones I've mentioned. So with that said, let's look at 2024 and some of the trends that are expected in 2024. Some of the trends that are expected in 2024 is just, some of them are drawn from some of the things that we've seen in 2023. For instance, one, AI-powered analytics and platforms. So far we haven't seen a lot of AI-powered analytics, but there are already some that are in the market. But in 2024, expect these to be on the rise, whereby, for instance, I believe most of you have a challenge when it comes to reporting this has been a nightmare to many. Most of the trainings that I do, people actually even tell me, let's start with analytics and reporting, because it's one of the most advanced level or skill in digital marketing. And if there's going to be an AI powered platform that can help you generate reports or analytics, maybe for your Google ads, for your YouTube ads, for your Facebook or Meta ads, then this is going to make our work very effective, and the turnaround time will be very easy. And so this is a trend that you should look out for in 2024, and this is something that you should really be ready to check on. Enhanced personalization. As you have seen with even the AI, there is a little bit not much more when it comes to personalization, but come 2024 there is going to be a lot of growth when it comes to even personalization, even using AI to appeal to individuals, and not just the kind of generic form of AI kind of content generation. Also, there's going to be also a lot of voice search optimization. If you've noticed, there's a lot of voice search that has been happening. Right now, if I want to search for something on Google, I will hardly go and type in. It has become a norm, I believe, to me and to many of us. And so this means that if you want your product or your whatever you're offering to your audience to pop up, it needs to be optimized in the voice search, because you're looking at the likes of Siri, Google voice search, all these are going to look at, all these algorithms are going to shift towards voice search. Is your content optimized that if I search for your content using voice, is it going to be recognized? So that's something that you should also be looking at. Also, there's also going to be a lot of increased emphasis on sustainability. So marketing is not just something that has been meant for the conservatives. Marketing is shifting, especially the digital marketing. We are seeing a situation where even nowadays, even in the Kenyan market, we are seeing there is a digital out of home marketing. That is like, we are seeing digital billboards, not the traditional billboards. So this means the kind of marketing marketing techniques, or the marketing that is going to be taking or happening in 2024 is going to be shifting more to the kind of digital that is more sustainable, rather than the kind of marketing that is not socially accepted in the market. Okay, so I believe you've learned something in regards to some of the trends that you expect in 2024. Also, feel free to comment with some of the things that you think you expect to see in 2024.